Hi, it's Helen here. It's been a while, and the reason for that is because I am making some massive changes in my life, and this in gimbal again. Oh dear. Anyway, um, yeah, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I've been traveling around Australia our summer, their winter. I returned to the UK just over a month ago, and well, the whole trip was an experiment, really, to see if I wanted to live my life that way, traveling around. And it turned out I did. I suppose I kind of knew that anyway. And after 3 months of having better weather over there in their winter than our summer, and just feeling sort of free, relaxed, all I had was like my suitcase and my laptop and my phone, of course, so I can work from anywhere. And when I came back to my home, which is where I am, well, my flat where I was living, it's not home anymore. It didn't feel like home when I got back. And it occurred to me as well that I'd lived here on the south coast. I moved down in 1986, had 9 years living abroad in the 90s. So over 30 years living down here on the south coast of England, but it was never my choice to move down here. Now, it's very beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like it, but it was never really home. And when I came back, I had a little bit of time in London, staying with my parents, and I liked, there's culture, go to the theatre, lots of things to do in London, and I've got lots of friends there as well. I've got friends here as well, but there was just something about London, and it felt like home, and more like home than here. So I decided, right, I'm going for this. And I heard from people who were like doing house sitting full time. I thought, well, that looks like an option. I'd been doing workaways while I was traveling, so there are always options. I've got friends who said, I can stay with them, and I thought, well, got to go for it. So it seemed as though it was all going to go a bit smoother than it did, because one of my neighbours wanted to move it into my flat, but for various reasons that didn't work out, and she was going to buy all my furniture. So anyway, I decided to bite the bullet, handed my notice, and I'm moving out on the 5th of November. I have nowhere fixed to go. I mean, I do have places to go. I'm not going to be living on the streets. And also deciding I wanted to go back to Australia, and it's, well, God, I feel my heart beating even while I talk about that. Oh, I'm feeling quite emotional. It's a very emotional time at the moment. I found out yesterday from one of my friends who's just ending her marriage at 40 years. Can you believe that? And it's just like, I feel like women, we're taking control of our lives. I never wanted to move down here. It was because of my husband's job, and that's what my friend was saying yesterday, that with her husband, it was always his job took precedence over everything, even over her. And I ended my marriage over 20 years ago, and that was one of there were lots of other factors, but that was one of them. And so I wanted, and one part of the things was I wanted to inspire other women. I'm 61 now. I keep thinking I'm 60, but I'm actually 61 because it doesn't feel like I had a birthday this year because I didn't really do much for it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. In our 7th decade, over 6 decades old, and we're taking control of our lives because we never had it before. Everybody else's needs came before ours. And I'm just going to do a little tour around my flat while I'm talking. The table's actually clear at the moment because I had to take a picture of it to put on eBay. I've been selling stuff. Everything must go. And the living room's not looking too bad at the moment, but I'm just sorting through stuff. That's my haul box there of something else I've sold on eBay. Kitchen, that's not too bad. It normally looks like that anyway, pretty much. And my bedroom, just clothes. And yeah, and this is my spare room here, and it's also like my little office space as well. So as you can see there, I mean, I've taken a lot of stuff off already. You can see like the shelves. I've taken all my books and got rid of a load of those. The wardrobe there, got rid of a load of my clothes. and it just feels like this is an opportunity for a fresh start. And you know, and because I've just got a little car. Yeah, I'll show you my car as well, because then you can see how small it is. It's a Kia, I can't say it now, a Kia Picanto. It's parked outside on the drive. This gimbal thingy. Yeah, so that's my little car. So all I can take with me when I leave here on the 5th of November is what I can fit into my little car. So I find that quite exciting actually, because I'm going to take 2 suitcases of clothes. I've been sorting out some CDs. Oh God, this bloody thing. It's like you knock it and then it says it's reached its axis limit anyway. It's supposed to follow my face. That's it, that's better. Right, yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so all I can take is what I can fit in my car. And I booked a one-way ticket back to Australia. And there's another story there, which I will talk about another day. And it's very, very scary because I arrive in Australia, in Melbourne, on the 8th of January. And beyond that, I know where I'm staying, but I don't know how that's going to work out. And I have no plans beyond that. And I was just thinking about this last week because I was actually away cooking on a retreat. And I was quite proud of myself because it never occurred to me that I should cancel this retreat just about when, sorry, I just realised what I'll call in a minute, but yeah. So, and it never occurred to me that I should cancel this retreat. And I'm really glad I didn't, because I had worked through a lot of stuff. A lot of compassion came up for exes who treated me badly. And also realising, you know, dealing with my own insecurities, areas where I need to heal, because there's always work to be done. There is always work to be done. So that, especially with what I'm doing at the moment, and not only that, but there's other stuff going on as well. Also my son, I talked to the previous video about my son who's an addict, and that's always going on in the background. So although it looks like, oh yeah, Helen's, you're really brave, that's exciting, and it is exciting. Last week I was oscillating between feeling excited, scared, and am I completely bonkers? Yeah, well, probably a mixture of all of them. But it's like, life is short. I want to take this opportunity while I have it, and everything seems to be falling into place. I mean, again, I'm not saying it's straightforward. I mean, I've still got all this stuff to get rid of, but I'm just keeping my focus on that end. So I've got, now my focus is on the 5th of November when I'm out of here, my flat cleared and empty. And then on the 6th of January, getting on that plane and arriving in Melbourne on the 8th of January, going down to the beach to watch the sunset. I'm just holding, because I've been there before, I'm holding that vision in my mind. And the thing is, we don't need to know how it's going to happen. And that's what I've learned, you know, through my travels this year. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I didn't even know if I was going to have enough money. I bought my ticket for the last possible day because I was going to make this work. And I came away at the end with over £1,500 left over from what I wanted to spend. I mean, and what I spent, you could have bought a really fancy holiday for 2 weeks for the same amount of money, but I had a much better time, I think, because of it, and I met amazing people. So I'm going to keep, you know, making updates as I go along. You can add me as a friend on Facebook if you like, because I'm also posting daily updates on there because it's quick and it's easier than making a video. Just sharing my feelings about what I'm going through. But all I've had is from everybody, because I keep thinking, oh, when I tell people what I'm doing, they're going to think I'm bonkers. They're going to think I'm crazy doing this. They said, oh, we really admire you. So, and it's also feeling that I have that love and support as well, from friends, and knowing that they're behind me. Even if they wouldn't do it, a lot of them wouldn't. They say, oh, I could never do what you're doing, but I admire you for it. So if you've got any questions, and I'll keep you posted about my progress. I just thought, because I hadn't posted for a while, and I thought it would be really good to make a video about this, about starting over completely, which is kind of what this channel is about rebuilding my life after a difficult time. Well, a difficult life. I'm not saying it's going to be smooth sailing in the future, but what I'm saying is that you can't let that stop you. Okay, my lovelies, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification button. It all helps me to monetize this channel and to you know, because I still have to earn money. Oh, but that is another thing. I've discovered it's actually cheaper to travel than pay rent and bills on this place. So, you know, okay, you've got flights to pay for, but then you don't have to fly anywhere either. Only that's because I'm choosing to go to Australia, so I've got to pay a flight out there. But once I'm there, you know, I'll figure it out from there on in. Okay, so yeah, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, take care, go well, lots of love. Bye.